What's up, y'all? DHR2, welcome back to my channel, and we are live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, uh, men and women. So, if you're new, I suggest you subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on social media. And let's get to today's topic, and welcome to Let's Talk. I haven't done any episodes of Let's Talk in a long time because we always like to talk about everything. So, before I get there, let me get my glasses. I was super duper goofy without it. So. All right, much better. So I think we're going to be talking about the network that I used to love growing up, and there was this one show that made me become a fan of CW. That show was the Steve Wilkos show. I love and I adore Steve Wilkos to death because I just love when he's putting bad guys to shame, putting them into a place. Good moms, bad moms, uh, hypocrites. You know, putting child molesters away, putting child rapists away. Um, child abusers abusing their girlfriends, their wives, and women are just can be so cold and evil, and they can do some stuff to men as well. That is one of the main reasons why I love the Steve Wilkos show because that's the type of guy that I can look up to. I can talk to him about anything that I'm going through, and he'll give you some good advice of how to overcome as many obstacles as I can. And he's not like what he used to be because he's no longer screaming, yelling like he did before. Um, I was kind of used to that because that was him putting, bad guys away. And that's one of the main reasons why I look up to him even more. Um, and then you have the Moy Show, which I loved growing up. The Moy Show is fun. It's entertaining. But my only issue with the show is that when a bad guy comes on there, everybody just boosting him, and without even, you know, understanding why, you know, he's going this and that, without hearing them out. There are other talk shows that do that before, but I think the Moy Show can be a little bit extra. Every time when there's a opportunity to test claiming that their so-called baby fathers are not the father of their child, they run backstage and they act like a bunch of animals. Like maybe it's your fault for not keeping your legs closed. So now you're on your own of being a single mother. You really don't need a man to help you raise your child when you can just work two jobs, make sure you're providing for your child, and you're good to go. But nowadays, I look at CW as the wokeness of the network because of politics you got going on right now. Um, you got some superhero shows that has gay characters. You know, I don't mind them having gay characters. Having gay characters on the show as long as they don't shove it in our throats. You know, letting everybody know that they're gay. Like we get it. Okay, the character is gay. He's gay. He's gay. He's gay. Like that type of shoving it in people's throats. Um, the show called Riverdale. I like the show, but the only thing I hate about it is the musical. I'm not a fan of musicals at all. I hate musicals. I hate musicals within my soul because all they do is sing throughout the whole film in TV shows. Like, is this even about acting anymore? And I know that musicals has been like this since forever, but I just think that in today's day and age, we all need to just realize that musicals is not that good, not that fun anymore like it used to. And I can admit, I liked the musicals before, but sometimes I just don't care anymore. So they gotta cut that out. And the biggest issue I have with this CW is And well, first of all, Supergirl has more politics in than any other TV show because that show is full of wokeness, full of feminism, full of politics, full of SJWs and all that. Because the first transgender hero, the first lesbian sweet hero, the first gay hero, the first gay villain. Like I'm so tired of hearing about the first this and that. I don't care. Read my lips. I don't care. And the reason why I don't care about that stuff because I don't like when people, shoving it in people's throats. This company is shoving it into people's throats. That's not gonna make them want to watch. I mean, Supergirl is already the worst show. I've watched some of the episodes, but they just made her into a goody two like a goody two shoe, like the John Cena of the WWE, and that I cannot stand the most. So I'm trying to think of the show. Black Lightning. They already did this whole lesbian couples. I don't care. I mean, all I care about is the action. Seeing the fine sisters in our tight spandex, looking good as ever, kicking butt on TV. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's anything wrong with it though, but I'm just saying. Uh, so I think the worst part about CW is now that everything has to have. Bro, they didn't even get up with the fireworks and stuff. Alright, sorry about that. The worst part about CW show is how everything has to be woke. Every female superhero has to be gay. Every superhero has to be gay because of the importance of acceptance. I don't care. I really don't. And to make matters worse, they're coming out with a new show called Fat Woman. I swear to God, on my aunt's grave. This show looks so bad. Nobody is gonna want to tune in because of what these two gay writers are doing. And once again, you're just shoving it into people's throats. And I've talked about this trailer before. Everybody has talked about this trailer before. And I did a live video about this, and I ranted about it like a wild animal. And I don't have regrets doing it. And I don't. Why? Because one, they have her or the actress say that you can find a costume when it fits a woman. That's shoving it in your throat, number one. And the second part is at the end of the trailer when she said that she's not gonna let a man take credit for a woman's job. That's shoving it in the throat, number two. The biggest issue I have with it is that she was running around in Batman's gear, fighting crime, and saying that you don't want to let a man take credit for your job because you're a woman. And that right there just seals the deal for me. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this BS of a show. I already know the show is gonna stunk, it's gonna suck, and I'm not gonna be surprised if it gets canceled after one season. And I would be like, I told you so. What is wrong with you, Hollywood? What is wrong with you, CW? Why are you shoving politics in people's throats? To know that they're not gonna want to care, they're not gonna want to, they are not gonna want to tune in. What's up, Sean? They are not gonna want to tune in because of what you're doing. I'm sick of these writers coming in, showing it to people's mouths, letting everybody know that they're women, they're gay, they're lesbian, they're what? I don't care, and I never will. It's already bad enough that CW is the type of TV network that's like it's full of SJWs all over the place. I mean, good God Almighty, dude. It's like, can we get a breather? I don't want to. I don't want to see any more politics be put in a period. All of us need breather. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. So, no, the show that really sucks is Arrow. I don't like the show because it's too dark. It's too serious. He's nothing like in the comics. You know, in the comics, he's funny. He is comedic, just like um, Barry. You know, the Flash. He's also funny as well. That's why I don't like watching these shows because none of it didn't make any sense. I never liked the Flash anyway. I just don't see the point of just watching it because I sometimes feel like when they're gonna be doing the Flash show, I was like, okay, I was gonna watch it. I was just watching it just to see if he had some humor in him as the Flash, but it turns out he doesn't, and I really, really despise that. I really do. Green Arrow, on the other hand, there's this one character that I hate. I forgot her name, her actress who played a character with glasses. I don't like her at all. She, one minute she's in love with whoever. That's what I keep hearing every time I watch these episodes. Like, I don't know if I'm watching a show or I'm just watching something that makes sense or doesn't make any sense. All I know for, all I know for sure is that something needs to be done right, and based, and you know what? Personally, I feel like this show just didn't make any sense after like what 5 or 8 seasons. I just tuned out. I tuned out. But and Jerry Springer keep on showing these reruns. Reruns, and they're all just repeats from years ago, rather than showing brand new episode. Brand new episodes on Jerry Springer on TV. And I don't know if he's doing Jerry Springer shows on TV. Then and I heard that he's a judge now. I don't know. I have to look it up myself. I guess I'll have to follow him on Instagram if I have to. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Uh, Enough with the CW. Let's talk about the problems of Hollywood today. That is the 2019 issue. We're having with Hollywood is the wokeness of letting everybody know that they're women, that they can do things that men can do. You can't, but nobody wants to see you shoving it into people's throats. It's bad enough that we're dealing with Brie Larson and her BS nonsense. We don't need another SJW feminist coming into our play and shoving it in our throats. And it's already bad enough that they're trying to make any superhero gay because they must want the whole world to be gay. It's already bad enough that they're going to be dealing with what we're dealing with Brie Larson and her BS. When it comes to politics, shoving it in our throats, and it just doesn't make any sense. And I'm really tired of it, and I hate it, and I despise it. Not only do not like her, I don't like when she says that men are evil, that we don't like when women do this and that. Maybe if you want to stop shoving politics in people's throats and try to stop shoving the SJW nonsense, then we would have been, talking trash at you because of what you're doing. So now you are giving us and millions of non-feminist, SJW people a reason to hate on you. Even the cast of the MCU hate her, do not like her, despise her of what she's doing. And she's calling herself trying to do her little stupid, Netflix TV movie or whatever, and knowing that it's gonna suck, and it already sucked because of the trailer. And when I seen that trailer, I was disgusted. I wanted to make that video because I chose not to. So here we are talking about it. The trailer looks trash. The 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 visual effects look bad, and the quality looks a mess. And I think she wants to be a lesbian. She wants to be SJW. She wants to be a feminist, and she wants to add her politics into her movie. And guess what? Nobody wants to see it. And the main reason why Captain Marvel sucked is because Disney claimed that it's the best. They're protecting her and the movie, so bad, so that we, you know, people, so-called trolls that have a right to voice our opinions, that we do not like the film because of politics. That's why nobody wants to see it. Even I didn't want to see it, and I'm glad I didn't. I did not want to go see it. Why is it that every time we have something that's coming out, we want to enjoy it, but then you want to put politics in it? It's straight garbage. My friend told me that he's seen that movie. It's one of the worst movies because of SJW, and I told him, and he knew. So what does that tell you? I hate wokeness in 2019. We're already dealing with this nonsense nonstop, every day, back to back, and it's getting to the point where maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna have to stop watching TV for a while, and just look at YouTube, make YouTube videos, try to grow my channel, try to focus on school, and watch me some Super Sentai, Zhu Ranger, Ginkaman, Dow Ranger, Car Ranger, whichever. I don't care. Just watch other people make videos about SJWs and politics that we all hate the most. I'd rather watch that than watch the garbage you see on TV as of right now. It pains me to see something like this happen. It's one thing of 2019 being a woke year for females that are ruining everything. Well, basically, wait a minute. I don't tell my phone, guys. I don't want to make this an awkward live stream, so that's better. Okay. Um. So the Charlie's Angels movie that nobody wanted, that nobody asked for, is being made, and I can tell it's gonna suck because Elizabeth Banks coming out of her mouth saying that you can't have have a movie without adding politics, a little bit of politics. That right there is what ruining for everybody that do not want to see this movie in the first place. Why can't they just stop making reboots that don't make sense? If you can't stay true to the source material, don't make it at all. And you know what? I don't want to sound like an SJW, but sometimes when you see stuff like this, you have to say enough is enough. Politics need to leave our stuff alone. And we're already dealing with the worst part about Disney. Not that, but the actress who was playing Ariel in the Little Mermaid reboot. And everybody is getting upset at her for playing a white role. Everybody is claiming that there is a whitewash. I don't see anything about a whitewash. There's wigs in Hollywood that they're gonna put in her hair. And you know what? She can, you know, have dress tie her dress red, and she could be Ariel, the black Ariel, and have a red head dress. So why are people making a big deal out of it? I don't understand this nonsense. Racist racist people are everywhere. SJW racist people are everywhere because they don't like when change are changes. They don't like when a black person is playing an iconic role. You have some white people that will support this like nonstop, but then you have some so-called. This is why I hate the SJWs. This is why I do not like this earth because every time when I go on Facebook, I go on Instagram, I see nothing but hatred towards this actress because of her skin color. That's all they care about is the freaking skin color. I hate when they do that. Even my reading teacher, Miss Kelly, shout out to her. She even talked about it. And I am really fed up with these people. Leave the actress alone. What did she do to y'all, really? Did she ruin your childhood, that y'all say? Forget your childhood. Y'all childhoods don't matter. As long as the actress plays the role right, that's all that matters. Why do you care about her skin color? It doesn't make any sense. Why don't you make it yourself then if you don't like her playing Ariel? So what? Y'all didn't cry about Brandy and that Cinderella um movie back in the 90s. Y'all weren't crying about that, so why are you crying about, you know, um, Holly playing Ariel? It really does. It really doesn't make any sense, and it boggles my mind that you guys can be so quick to judge a person who is playing a character because of a skin color. That's one thing that drives me crazy. That's why I'm ranting about this because I'm tired of just hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. And the WWE is already sucked right now. This past Monday Night Raw is already terrible. Paul Heyman is not really, doing his thing. It just felt like your basic episode of Raw. Nothing happening, nothing new. Same more boring crap, same more everything, nothing changed. And Kevin Owens drops a pipe bomb on SmackDown because of Shane McMahon and them, and I like that. But I'm gonna react to it tomorrow, but not now. One more thing I have to mention. Aaron Johnson actually commented in my video, one of my videos, and he said that, and I haven't seen the character Black Mask from the Batman series, or the comics for that matter. uh, I heard that they're trying to turn him gay. When is enough already? Why do we need every character to be gay? Because you're trying to make us support gay rights? Like we care. Why does Hollywood or should I say Holly sucks? Holly sucks. Holly sucks because what they're doing with our childhood superheroes, turning them into gay people. I heard of all people, Tom Holland says that at the end of the day, he wouldn't mind seeing, well, he's open for Spider-Man to be gay. No, don't do that. Do not change the most iconic character into a Fruit Loop. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants to see that crap. I don't care about no stupid, you know what I'm saying, representation. I don't care. Don't turn Spider-Man gay. And I wish an SJW would tell me and say that, oh, he was bisexual in the comics. No, he wasn't. Since when he was bisexual in the comics? None. He was never. Tom Holland should be ashamed of himself. Even some SJW reporters for doing the stupid interview with him where he said that. I don't know how much more I can go on. I mean, I can bring on more stuff, but it's too many nonsense happening in Hollywood and around this planet, basically. So, you guys feel free to comment on my video, please. Ask me any questions you want before I end the stream. I just wanted to you know, get my frustration out on today's society and today's generation. The community in politics, SJWs. Like, I just wanted to get my, you know, uh, my point across. Why I despise today's politics all over the world. You know, like I said, if you're, subscribed to my channel, feel free to ask me any questions you want. I'm not going anywhere until I see somebody show up. If not, I'll just end it here. So I have all day. If not, I'll just end it. All right, I guess I'm gonna end this off. So I thank you guys for tuning in. Uh, Sean Franklin, thank you for hanging out with me, chatting with me. I appreciate your presence. And if, like I said, if you guys like my live stream, give this video a thumbs up. Till then, DHR2 to the DH Army out there. Much love.